is that it has been embarrassing. 55-45 with 12 minutes to go is ridiculous. First carry of the game, true freshman Daniel Young, and he has stood up.
Shots down the field. Feel like they've got some size advantages on the perimeter.
Jet sweep. Armonte Foreman bottled up, flag down against the Horns.
Personal foul, leg whip, offense number 51. Penalty be half the distance to the goal.
Good to see Cooney, the offensive center. He's trying to get out. He's trying to get to that second level. And all three of those are just obvious. I mean, that's a physical precedent that you can't do it with foolish mistakes.
Dodging a tackler in the backfield. Nice job of at least finding. Four-man rush. One-on-one down the sideline. Incomplete. Intended for Dor.
Offensive line combination now for the 9th straight game.
Daniel Young up the middle 3-yard. Buechele began. Designed rollout, and Buechele will tuck it under and pick up about 2.
But he redesigns that plan week in and week out to attack the opponent. Does it well.
3rd down and 8. Buechele under pressure, and down he goes. The way that the Big 12 college football playoff hopes will shake out. Buechele swings one wide. Little Jordan Humphrey. And that should be
TCU slot receivers.
Daniel Young breaks a tackle. Strong run for 4 yards. Jump cut left for Young. Driven back after a gain of 2.
Yes, in college football, they pattern read.
Buechele. Little Jordan Humphrey turns upfield. He's got the first down. Wide receiver hitch to John Burt. 5 more.
You're going to have a different test every week.
About 3 yards shy of the first down of the
fronts based on tendencies and formations of that offense.
4-man rush. Buechele into the hands and out of the. Now Texas will snap it, and they will go for it. Buechele swing pass, and it's bobbled and caught. Executed perfectly.
They're going to do so much of that window dressing because when the guys on the other side have to think as much as they do, some of those motions can distract.
Buechele well protected, looking downfield, checks it down instead. Stepping on the sideline, though, was Humphrey.
It would go to the running back, but a misfire there between linebacker or safety in coverage moves the chains on 4th down.
Tipped ball, incomplete. And four-man rush, floating it down the sideline. Buechele intended for Kyle. Can Texas now bounce back down by 3 scores? Desperate need of some points on this drive. Buechele off play action, takes a shot, looking for Humphrey. He's got it. Big play for
Put the ball up in the air and allow them to go make a difference for you.
Screen, and Pill Maps with a flag down is brought down.
Offside defense number 91 lined up.
Been looking right down the line of scrimmage.
Again, play action for Buechele. Again, he's taking a shot. End zone. Jump ball. It looks like it's hauled in. Colin Johnson. 50-50 ball. And
That's what Buechele does best. Play to your player's strengths. That's what Johnson does well, too. He comes back for it. I mean, he's going to look at one guy, and then he's going to run. And Buechele, an opportunity to beat zone a little more of a progression passer.
Set to throw here from inside his own 10. Up the seam. Nearly a one-handed catch, and there's the
pass interference. Defense number 32. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic.
Into pass interference on a little option route and go there by Texas.
Back to the ground, and Chris Warren. Tough to bring down. Out to the edge, and Pill Map.
Just look at the communication between corners and safeties and linebackers. Everybody's trying to get on the same page defensively.
Here comes the blitz. Buechele under pressure. He's going to try and run for a first down, and he's got it, and then some.
With his legs, hit nearly 20 miles an hour a week ago on his touchdown run against Iowa State.
Play action fake once again. Under pressure, spins out of trouble. Nice throw by Shane Buechele. Daniel Young pivots and has a... On the keeper, there goes Buechele. Inside the 40 to the TCU.
18.5 for Buechele on his touchdown run, and twice you've seen that speed.
Pass protection is there again, allowing him to take a shot. Almost intercepted.
Verge from Tejada. Receiver turned DB to stop the interception.
Screen instead. Little Jordan Humphrey dodging tacklers to the 30. Four-man rush. Buechele over the middle. Now what do you do?
Fence here.
They're not wasting any time. Buechele, it's not there. Broken play. Down he goes. And Texas turns it over. Let's see how they play this. Four-man rush on first down. Buechele, back foot throw, incomplete. Blitz coming. Tipped ball on the blitz. Traven. Buechele takes a shot down the sideline. Adjusting to the football, the running back, Daniel Young. Now he turns into a running back. It breaks.
Able to take advantage of the safety gains. What a big-time play by the freshman.
Not slowing down at all is Texas. Buechele bullets one over the middle. Incomplete.
They protect better when they're reeling a little bit by using the tempo.
Timing route is there. Colin Johnson turns on.
And it can flinch. Buechele doesn't, drives that out route for the first down.
They'll snap it with about 22 on the play clock. Incomplete. Buechele goes down. The puck, they're doing your work for you. Under pressure, it looks like another sack back to the 45-yard line for Banagoo.
Very little effect in the run game.
Quick pop pass out to the edge to Cade Brewer, the tight end. And he's cut down by
defense perennially, as Gary Patterson has had here.
Slant. Armonte Foreman. He's got... Looking for room and finding a little. Off guard left. 164 yards per game. They have been the definition of a shutdown defense, but a pretty good start to the third quarter for Texas.
Stuff burning the tackles.
Buechele on a keeper. Can't get anywhere near the first down.
In the passing game, but how about here? And this is the true freshman, the right tackle, Carstetter. And that's just a block you've got to make. I mean, those are the situations that the
TCU. And Buechele looking at pressure off the edge. They'll run the option instead. A pitch to Daniel Young with a flag down.
Offside, defense, number 90, 5 yards.
Even more opportunity now to find a shot down the field.
1st and 5. It's almost like a free chance. Buechele under pressure to the sideline. Low throw, and it's scooped up. It was ruled a catch on the field. Got his arms under it at first, but does this when a defensive player gets his hand in there, touch the ground? Certainly looks like it does.
It does.
After review, the ball hit the ground. It is an incomplete pass.
2nd down and 5. They've got Gerard Hurd in the game, taking the direct snap, and he will run Wildcat. And he will go nowhere. Lost a couple of yards.
At least.
Buechele, that time good pass protection, and he completes.
He does have a pocket and opportunity to plant and throw. He can sling it.
Quick screen. Dorian Leonard driven back. Here comes the blitz. Double clutch and a completion. Buechele again to Dorian. Play clock down to 5. Buechele in the face of the blitz again, under pressure. Nowhere to go. thrown down at the 25-yard line. Williams back to work, Shane Buechele. Quick hitter out to the edge. Nico Small all over our...
Here all the time. Do you understand the why? Why are we doing these things? And they do.
Maybe to the line of scrimmage is Daniel Young. Buechele in the end zone. Long throw to the sideline, short. Intended for
this rush. This looks like the other side. Right now we're going to heat him up. We're going to bring all this pressure. Nope. We're going to rush two, and you tell me where to throw it down the field. Nowhere to go.
In Bedlam. Shane Buechele starts with a zone read, finding a crease. Daniel Young. Young again. Nowhere to go. Wrapped up.
And he knows how to leverage those long arms well.
Blitz coming. Buechele off his back foot over the middle. Finds Diarce. He gets loose. Or check that Colin Johnson. Colin
Get downfield here, and this is a little screen, and as long as it's caught at the line of scrimmage, and the line of scrimmage, the 25, and will they give a little grace there, as you're going to see it is about a yard downfield, and actually when it is caught, there is not an issue. You know, these receivers blocking down the field.
After review, the receiver's entire body was beyond the line of scrimmage. Therefore, we do have offensive pass interference. We're going to go half the distance from the 25-yard line, and we're going to replay second down.
The middle of the field.
Daniel Young lost to you. Tunnel screen. And just buying some yardage for the punt crew. I need one of those in my den for it to have any impact. 10-point lead for TCU. A little over 10 minutes to go. Back to the offense again as Texas. Again, though, with the long field. Buechele off play action. Steps up in the pocket. Down he goes. He wanted to go downfield.
I mean, these guys, why would you? I mean, why would you give them any opportunity to take a big play?
Slant, and that's caught. Colin Johnson. Only a three-man rush. Buechele with all day to throw, but nowhere to throw it. Waiting for someone to come open. Forces it to midfield, and it's broken up.
And rush. And he gets pretty good protection, right? He has time, but where am I going? Look at all of this. When I say there is no space, there is no air, I'm going to let the play continue. Let the play continue where? Yard behind the line of scrimmage. Those teachable, coachable moments to correct, and he will.
Buechele over the middle. That's broken up.
By most accounts, one of the top 5 recruiting classes is going to help, and I think a lot of that comes to life with the help of the 5 guys up front.
Buechele extends the play to the sideline. Humphrey comes back to help out his quarterback and gets to midfield. Will Jordan Humphrey to the 35-yard line of TCU. A broken.
It just doesn't really fit when you're 6'3", 225, and as athletic as he does. It is.
Buechele through the hands. And ridiculed. He said trying to learn English was the hardest thing ever. But as difficult as it was at school, there was also tough times at home for him. There was a stretch when his...
There is a young man that has the last laugh. 3rd down and 10 with 3:37 to go. Hit as he throws as Buechele fires it to the sideline as best he can. Ty Summers came through untouched. And that is... Buechele hoists one towards the end zone for Johnson. Incomplete. Buechele almost intercepted. Nick Orr had a chance.
Maybe 6, maybe 5, somewhere in that conversation, and they do it so differently in this conference.
Another bullet throw.
Some success in building it the right way, and I bet you Gary's going to say after this one, Texas is doing a lot of things right, especially defensively.
And they continue, TCU does, to pour on the pressure. Well, Ohio State and Penn State right behind Oklahoma rounded out the top 7. Buechele avoids a sack and throws a prayer. Knocked down by Nick Orr and a interception.
Pass interference. offense, number 8. That penalty is declined.